everyone, I'm Lin from Studio Kato. Welcome to the Alex Syberia Designs YouTube channel. Today we are celebrating the new release from Alex Syberia Designs with a fun YouTube hop. What that means is I will be showing one card that I made today, but there are plenty of other creators hopping along, sharing their own inspiration with the release. So let's get hopping. Let's get into the card I made, but definitely stick around and watch all of the videos from every single creator in this hop. You can find all of the information below, but I will check back in along the video to give you more information about the hop as well. Now, as you can see, I am going to be foiling today. I am using the summer flower from the new release. It is an A2 size press plate, and I'll be foiling with it. I really like foiling with my press plate. I think they give great results, and especially those press plates that have like the inked background and the open flower. I feel like it's very dramatic with foil. I chose some shiny rose gold foil. Usually I go for a satin finish, but I thought, why not go full shine today? It's a little bit scary for me because it's very flashy, but I feel like it works for this card. Now, another reason why I'm foiling is because I wanted to do some ink blending on this flower. And I could have chosen a darker inked background, and that would have been fine, but you might have still seen some of my ink blending on top of it. However, foil always resists ink blending, so it's a great way to not have to mask too much. I did mask the center of the flower, although I'm not entirely sure I had to because I'll be making it brown anyway. But yeah, I just really quickly cut out that center of the flower from another piece I better pressed. So it's a really easy way to mask it. I just stuck it in place with some repositionable adhesive and a little bit of purple tape as well, just to be sure it didn't move. And then I ink blended some very, very light teal all the way to the edges of the petals, and I darken it up considerably in the center. Now it looks, for some reason, it looks a little bit patchy on camera. I was a little bit freaked out about that when I started editing this video. I went back to look at the card, and the card looks absolutely fine, so not sure what's going on there. But yeah, it was really easy to ink blend. I used a very large brush from I think I used a Spellbinder's brush. Pinkfresh Studio has some really nice large blending brushes as well. I use both. They're really nice for like big areas. They go really quickly and you get a really smooth finish, which is why I was a little bit weirded out by it not looking too smooth on camera. Either it dried back perfectly, which it does. It tends to do that. Dye ink tends to dry back really nicely. So yeah, it was really easy to ink blend. It was really quick ink blending, and all I wanted to do my ink blending for was really to lay the groundwork for some more dramatic shading with my colored pencils. I love coloring with colored pencils, but they take too long. I find that they are very relaxing to color with for me, but only in limited amounts of time. And especially when you have larger areas to cover with colored pencils, when they are completely white to start with, it takes ages to get a nice coverage going with pencils. So I love to just do some ink blending or even some watercoloring if you prefer to watercolor. Do like a very basic layer of watercolor or ink blending first on your project and then shade with colored pencils. I find that is the most fun coloring experience for me. It's the best of both worlds. You get the quick job of the ink blending or the watercoloring, and then you can do some fun detail work with your pencils. Now I did pull in my markers as well. I would have stuck with watercolor for a softer look, but I chose the wrong paper for that. So I went with my markers here for the center. I really like using different mediums to color on one project. I feel like if you know your mediums well enough, you can use them all or each to the best of their abilities and to the best of your abilities as well to get the best result in the end. You don't have to just stick to one medium to make your project work. Pull out all of the stops. Now I did some die cutting for this project as well. I just die cut 2 rectangles. I die cut an A2 size rectangle from the nested scalloped frames die to die cut out that larger better press panel. I better pressed it, or I foiled it on a larger sheet of cardstock, and it does have a nice dotted detail all around the edges. I love that. And then I die cut a smaller rectangle from that same die set as well. And I'm going to prop that up on some foam tape, and that's why I put that dark brown cardstock behind it, because you might see it if you look from the side of the project. You might see what's underneath the propped up panel. So I like putting some colored cardstock there instead of just white, especially when there's no white in my background. Now, while I finish putting this card together, I do want to tell you about the giveaway for this YouTube pop. Alex Syberia Designs is giving away not 1, not 2, but 4 $15 gift cards. It can be a £15 gift card if you shop in the UK shop instead. So it will be adjusted according to where you shop or where you're located. So yeah. Alex Syberia will arrange that for you for a winner. All you have to do is make sure you comment on each stop of the hop, and each comment you leave is a chance to win one of those gift cards. I finished this card off with a sentiment from the Classic Sentiments press plate and die set from Alex Syberia Designs. This is from a previous release. I love the font of this, and I did already have this foiled on teal cardstock, so it was almost perfect. It is gold foil on teal cardstock and not rose gold, but I feel like it still works really well for this card. And sometimes you have those leftover colored sentiments that you don't have a lot of chances of using, so I took the chance when I had it. I finished it off with some glitter drops from Pink Fresh Studio, and that's it. So this is my card for the hop. I really love all the shine on it, and I love the dramatic coloring with the colored pencils, even though it was really quick. It took me like 20 minutes to color this in with my ink blending beforehand. So I hope you like it. Definitely check out all of the other videos in the YouTube hub. They will be left in the description below for you to check out, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!